Hello everybody, this is Tyrannix and you are watching episode number 6 of my Let's Play. What you see in front here is the almost completed storage room slash item sorter in my cellar of my base. Just a quick recap what this is going to be. Items will flow in from over there, from upstairs, go all through the system and get sorted into appropriate chests. Here on the left side we have 1 double chest per item. On the back side we have 4 double chests per item. And here these are multi-item storage chests where you have multiple items per chest. This is an idea which was originally by Cespling. He used it in one of his Mindcrack episodes. And it has advantages and some disadvantages. So, advantage being obviously that you can have multiple items in here. The disadvantage is that you cannot take out an item and leave an empty slot in your chest. It will fill with something else that you don't want there. Also, these are trap chests here, and you cannot open those while the system is active. Otherwise the items will not go in here. So yeah, the idea here was that I have here all the items which I have moderately too much. For one part, those which I can auto harvest, like slime balls, feathers, eggs, melons and pumpkins and sugarcane. This will all be automated farms at some point, all feeding into the storage room. And then I have a bunch of quadruple double chests here for items I'm going to have very much of, I hope at least, which is for one part a mob farm. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but I think I'm going to go for the classic way of lighting up all the caves and just having a massive tower somewhere. And the usual standard items like gravel, cobble, dirt. Not quite sure about sand and smooth stone here. We might replace it with something else. This is also just my first idea of how we're gonna organize the items. We might reorganize them depending on how much items we will receive from all our farms. And yeah, this was the last part I was working on. I am really having difficult times here to find enough items to place in those chests because they all have to be filled. And all these slots have to be filled, otherwise the items will not be sorted correctly. Here I got all the flowers. Went to a flower forest for this. Took me quite a while to get those all. Here we got all the saplings. I went to the jungle 2000 blocks away and to the desert extra for this. Man, that's some work. And I got a lot of potzel, which is very good. I might build with this here, this looks really cool. Then I got the leaves, logs, all the planks, stairs and slabs, which looks really cool if you ask me. It's kinda color sorted here. And all the other wooden products is in this chest. Then on this side we have all the food items. I think I will also maybe put some type of system that will automatically bake some of the food items like the steak and the chicken, and just like, I don't know, half raw, half baked will arrive at the storage room. Here we got all the dyes I just made. So if you're wondering, this is our dyes from our texture pack. I think we took this icon from one of the texture packs we found, and then we just colorized those accordingly, and we find this really good looking. So we left it at that. Perhaps one day when we have a lot of villagers, we will get rich here and fill this one chest with emeralds. I don't know. So yeah, and down here we have all the brewing ingredients. Here's all the redstone wire, my favorite chest. Here is iron products, like rails and iron bars. Unfortunately I cannot put here minecarts because they don't stack. So, well, I can put them there, but they won't be sorted here. That's quite a little bit unfortunate with these systems. And here we have all the ores and stuff you can mine, because at some point I will extend my strip mine I'll probably put a item elevator, which will also feed into the storage room. So they will all be transported here. I guess here as well I will smelt the majority of the items, or maybe I will put a switch whether I want them smelted or delivered here. I need to think about that. But for now, we have space here. And these are some of the basic building blocks: cobble, mossy stone, and the variants. We have stone bricks, my favorite building block. I mean clay blocks, bricks. Actually, it's interesting. This is called bricks. This is called stone bricks. I could call these clay bricks. Anyway, here we have the bricks. Here we have all the dyed items, which took also like an hour or two to make. We have a whole chest full of dyed glass. A foam chest for all the dyed, or all the stained clay. And down here is going to be colored wool. Yeah, let me show you the redstone. I took some efforts in making this nice. This part over here now is the survival-friendly item sorter that I built. There's a video on my channel how this thing works, so I'm not going into details. And up here, this is some other part for the item sorter. This is going to be the entrance, where the items will arrive from my chest in my base. And I suppose here is also going to go a way where my minecarts will arrive from all the farms, which will also feed into the storage room. This part is the door opener up there. Yeah, this is the floor of my base. Further over there we can see the quadruple double chest item sorter. Yes, 4 double chests, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have lag too. Great. Come on. No lag, please. Great, thank you. Yeah, as you can see, there is a small item elevator here. All the items that cannot be sorted in this part, they go over here, get transported up vertically, feed into this sorting system. Then what cannot be sorted in here goes down here, and along this single double chest item sorter all the way down there. Also, I explained this already in my previous episodes, but this is my own version of an item sorter. The usual version is that you don't have this block here. It's all 1 block shorter, so you just have 2 redstone. I have 3 redstone because this is a overflow protection. When I have, this is not a good example. I place seeds here, and then the item I want to sort. And so even if the chest down there is full and this here gets full, the signal strength here will only go till here and not till here or here, which means it's not gonna mess up the other sorters. Which is cool, because we will have probably overflowing chests galore, I hope, with our farms. Yeah, so I'm going to try to figure out what I will put in those chests. I think I missed out a few. One thing I missed is carpets, and I don't know what else I can put there. I need to think about it. Otherwise I'll just fill it up with something else for now. Also, since I was coloring glass, I put black stained glass in here, which looks really cool, I find. Makes it look like it's dark and rainy outside, which I really enjoy. Anyway, I'm going to find some items to place in those chests and think about our next redstone project, what we will start. See you in a bit. And we're back to the caves. If you have seen episode number 1, you will know that I have a mineshaft system nearby, and I checked a little bit the area in a mapping program, and I saw there was some spots of spider webs that I haven't seen before, so I decided to check it out, and I was lucky. We have a dual cave spider spawner, which is great. That I have been wanting very much, and it's great that it's not far away from our home. With this I'm going to build a double cave spider mob farm. And above us will be an automated brewing system that will automatically brew poison potions. So yeah, you can see I digged out a little bit already, and I'm going to continue on that. I think I'm going to make one big room, just dig 4 blocks in every direction, and put a nice stone brick wall around it, drop down, water flow into this direction, and then just collect them at a center point here. Or here I already have a good design for how to do it, because in my previous world I made just the same, where they also were just like beside one another in the same height. So I am gonna get to it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I will skip this now, and I'll show you some progress later. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, for me it's the next day already. I skipped recording for a while, and you probably can already hear in the background poison spiders and probably my cat purring. I apologize for that. She's currently sitting between me and my keyboard. Named Please. In any case, I think the spider collection part is done. It took me really long time to get those water streams right, because I wanted very much for it to be symmetrical, since we have such a nice symmetry here between both spawners. I would have wanted the water stream in the middle. Well, I couldn't make it work. They always got stuck here in between, like 2 spiders trying to push each other into the stream and getting stuck here left and right. Oh well. Gotta skip symmetry for functionality, unfortunately. Maybe someday I'll figure out a way on how to make it better. But yeah, you can see spiders are spawning happily. We have a nice viewing platform here. Roof is not complete yet, and this should be a bit darker, of course. I have a separating wall, which you don't see. This is just glass here, all the way till the end, because I needed here a water source block that pushes them into the middle of each, and then they come out from here, come together, and here we can kill them all, which is awesome. Hooray! So yeah, that is awesome. Now we have a way of getting twice the amount of XP for the same amount of time, since I only had this single skeleton spawner in my base. Also, it gives us a lot of spider web, which we can need for various things, such as bows. Yeah, I need to make this a little bit nicer here, this place, and then I would probably build a automatic brewing station. I will take the design from Codecrafted probably. I haven't seen any better version so far. And you will press a button here or something like that, and that will crush the spiders to 1 or 2 hearts health. Yeah, first it will close up those channels somewhere, maybe this one, so no new spiders can come in, crush those, then release the crusher, then from the ceiling drop off a portion of farming. So you can just stand in the middle, leave an empty slot here and just wait until the potion arrives, throw it there, walk up and just receive all the EXP. Down there is a dropper, as you might have seen. I just opened it. That's gonna lead into a hopper chain over here somewhere in the back, and we will have a bunch of double chests in which these items will land in. Maybe a small item elevator behind, and we'll just have a nice sorting. And everything that's too much, and everything that doesn't fit into this few double chests is going to go into an overflow system, which will destroy the items. And lastly, I'm not quite sure whether I will use my mod, my personal mod for villagers, where you can retrade once in a while, because the current villagers don't allow you to retrade unless you open up the last trade. And if I have this mod installed, I will place a villager down here, and then once in a while you can trade wool, which you can craft from string and get emeralds from that. Otherwise, if I don't use this mod of mine, we might be able to get a villager till the last slot, and then you can trade forever wool, of course. If you want to know how this works, you can check out one of the JL2579's videos, or DocM77 also made that. It's like, if you trade, you always open up the last trade of a villager and trade with him. At some point he will have no new trades, and you can always refresh his current trades, like wool. So yeah, here was my furnaces. I have to clean this up somewhere. There's a lot of mess here. And other than that, it's looking awesome. I think I really love the lookings of this. The only unfortunate part is that this is not symmetrical. But for today I think I have done enough on this spider farm, and I'm about to head back. However, I just remember I need a way out of here. I think I'm just gonna craft ourselves some ladders here. Get ourselves out of this place, and I will go back home. We're pretty low. We're level 25, so we're gonna need quite a bunch of ladders. This also is, I think, a Birch Forest Hills M biome, which means we might need to go up to layer 70 or 80 or something in order to get out of here. But it's really awesome. We have this quite rare biome nearby. Yeah, I hope I will not be suffocated by gravel this way. Shouldn't, if I just walk down afterwards, I hope. Let's try. So in our old world we had this, just the same spider farm, and I also happened to have a skeleton farm near my base as well, which was convenient for bones. But I think the most efficient of all farms. No, oh come on! Oh, great, that really saved me. But I should better put the shovel in my bar if I need to dig out. Also, my diamond tools shouldn't stay here. Yeah, no, this is a better key. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I think Enderman farms are the best for XP, because you can just make a bridge 150 blocks away from the main island and just have infinite spawn on your spawning platforms. It's like as if you would fully light up all the caves everywhere 100% and make a mob trap. You will have all the mobs spawning in your mob trap, which increases the spawn rate drastically. And I also, shortly before I decided to start a new world, I started on building a place we had a double blaze spawner, and we started building a farm there. I would have really loved that because they give lots of blaze rods and double XP. But yeah, it's really difficult to make a blaze spawner, especially because they oh, we're just out of ladders here, huh? Let's make a staircase up here. Wonderful place. I love birch forest then because it's very tall birch forest trees. It's really cool. Okay, let's get back to minus 100, minus 100. This should be... which direction? This direction. Okay. Yeah, blaze making a farm with blaze spawners is really difficult because you need a very high light level to prevent them from spawning. And perhaps turn down the rain a little bit. Second weather. There we go. Otherwise you will not hear me. They need like level... those blaze spawners, they need like level 12 or 13. Otherwise they keep on spawning and it makes it almost impossible to build a farm around it. And I tried pouring lava, like 5 columns of lava or something, and they still kept spawning. So that was a rather frustrating experience. And I gave up on that for a while. That really gave me some respect. Even more respect for Etho's blaze spawner that he built. That must have been really a lot of work. You know what's interesting? We have several of these massive lava falls here. Here's 2 and just nearby is a 3rd one. It's quite wicked. I wonder why they are so big now. Or is it just coincidence that we have these massive lava falls near our place? Merge on these. Oh. Oops. Don't fall, it's ultra hardcore Tyron. Anyway, over there is our home. In the beginning of the episode we talked about the item sorter. I managed to find some more things for my chest to place because we had 2 empty double chests. I didn't know what to place in. I realized we had some leftover items which don't fit into any categories, which was for example flint, charcoal, and the others I don't remember. Maybe I'll check it out quickly as soon as I get back home here. Oh, there's a house. Okay, that's one of our players in our server. I better head to this way. If I find it, that is. I really love this way how they made these mountains now in 1.7, that there's no grass on top. I think it looks very realistic because in the mountains there is often the case that you don't have grass, at least very high up. And I happen to be born near the mountains, so it's a very familiar look for me, I guess. We need one more of these horse roads this way. That's where the cave spider spawner is gonna be, an entrance or something, I think. Or we make it behind here, I'm not sure. But we definitely need a horse road there. This is way too tedious to go all this way by foot. Alright, here we are. Oh, and I also built one tiny thing here. I stumbled upon Xizuma Void's horse stable, which doesn't require any redstone, and the horse safely stays inside of here. Yeah, well, I took it there, I guess, to the entrance of the cave, but I'll show you quickly with another horse. It's cannot find its way out because of the half slabs there. I think I'll put a link in the video description to his tutorial, but it's really easy. The only unfortunate thing is that I come back of the house. It's really not ideal. But yeah, see, he doesn't move in there. It's, I guess the pathfinding algorithm doesn't recognize this as a half slab, thinks it's a full block, and then it doesn't have enough space to get out of here. Oh yeah, and I remade these roads. I tried to make them a little bit jagged, I guess you could say. The Keralis makes this, you might know him, he's a very also famous YouTuber. He makes those very unstraight type of roads, and I really like them, so I thought I'll give it a try. Alright, home sweet home. Here's our cellar, and we got ourselves some chest filled. Yeah, snowballs, books, leather, and charcoal, that's what I have put in here. And here I had ice and TNT. Okay, I don't know what's that doing here. I think I better put this up here and convert this to an ice chest. It's probably better. There's snowballs in here anyway. Come on. Too much inventory items. This up here. Snow here. That's better. So I've just had 16 snowballs. Okay. Like that. Although we have to fill these slots in with something. What shall we take? I don't know. Okay, just cobble for now. Oh yeah, and this here. This I filled with seeds. Okay, right. Yeah, that should be finished. I quickly opened up and made a very cheap nether wart farm. I'm running out of nether wart since I get so much damage all the time. And we don't have natural health generation on. Which makes it a little bit more interesting. Alright. I admit, I cut the video here. And I noticed I had flux on, which makes my game a little bit reddish. And I had squeaking chairs and purring cats and all kinds of background noises. I ideally apologize for all these imperfections and all the lag I'm having and unfinished texture packs. I still got a lot to learn. But in any case, I'm happy to see that this episode is 27 minutes long. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a nice time. Goodbye.